Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Brad Browning here with another episode of my Ask Brad video series. I've been overwhelmed with positive messages from hundreds of people around the world, and I can't thank you guys enough for the likes and subscribes. If you want to learn how you can ask me a question on YouTube, then follow this link right below or check out the description box below this video for more details. Now the first question in this episode is from Just Like Yoo-Hoo, and she says, "Hi Brad, how do you make your ex miss you if he blocked you from his phone/social media so that he won't miss you?" Hi, thanks for the question, Yoo-Hoo. I hope you don't mind if I call you Yoo-Hoo. To be perfectly honest, it's almost easier to make your ex miss you if he's blocked your phone number and blocked you on social media. And the reason for that is very simple. You won't be able to contact him. And the very best way to make someone miss you is to completely disappear from their life, cold turkey, which is obviously what's happened in your case. So don't worry too much about doing other things to make your ex miss you. The 30 days of no contact, where you completely ignore your ex, should be enough to stimulate those feelings in the back of your ex's mind. Where your situation gets tricky is reestablishing contact. If you aren't able to send one of the text messages I recommend in my X Factor program or call him and leave a voicemail, then you may need to accidentally bump into him in order to reestablish that communication and allow him to act on the feelings of missing you that were generated during the no contact phase. If you need more help working through the process of kickstarting communication with your ex, please consider signing up for my personal coaching service, and we'll work together to come up with a plan. To register for that, just head over to breakupbrad.com/coaching. Hope to talk to you soon, and best of luck. Next, we have a question from Sol Naciente 14. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sol says, "Hey Brad, excellent advice. I have a question and hopefully you can answer it. What would you do if your ex calls and texts you every day since the breakup but doesn't make any interest in getting back together? He says he misses me, but I don't see any progress. Hopefully you can help me with this." Hello there, Sol, and thank you very much for your question. In this particular case, you're actually way ahead of the ballgame already. He's contacting you and he's showing a significant amount of interest. The problem here is that you're not doing a good enough job of showcasing your value to him. See, if he's telling you that he misses you, then you just need to do a few things that will push him over the edge and make him commit to you and hopefully only you. I'll give you 3 things right now that you can do to help you out a bit. Number 1, make him a little bit jealous. You should tell him that your new coworker or that a coworker has been hitting on you and wants to take you out on a date. Don't tell him that you're dating this new guy just yet, but let your ex know that this man's been pursuing you quite strongly. Number 2, don't reply to his texts so frequently. If you're too readily available to him, you're going to seem desperate for his attention. Show him that you aren't desperate by spacing out your replies a little bit. A few hours between texts should do the trick. And finally, number 3, show him that you're content with being single. Tell him how much fun you have with your friends on the weekends and how much freedom you're enjoying now that you're single. By doing this, you'll show him that you don't need him, and in turn, this will make him feel like he needs you even more. Obviously, of course, people want what they can't have, and that's true, and you need to use that to your advantage here. Hope these 3 tips will help you out, Sol, and best of luck. And the last question we have is from Anne-Marie White, and Anne says, "If you do get your ex back, is there ever a good time to ask what went wrong in the past, and can you express your worries if you felt they were unfaithful in the past? Thanks, Brad. Hugs from Ireland." Hi, Anne. Excellent question. Thanks for sending it in. I hope you're asking this question because you did successfully win your ex back, but either way, it is a very good question. Now, generally speaking, talking about the problems that have plagued your relationship in the past is a bad idea at any point, including when you're back together. You don't want your partner focusing on the negative aspects of your time together, so rehashing old issues and potentially even accusing your ex of being unfaithful is definitely not something I'd recommend until your relationship is totally healthy again. If you're 100% certain that your partner cheated on you in the past, then for starters, I think you need to take some time to think through whether or not you really want to jump back into a relationship with this man. Often, infidelity is just a one-time issue and a mistake that your partner won't make twice, but there are also some people out there who have serial cheating issues, and you definitely don't want to waste any more time on somebody who's likely to cheat on you again in the future. If you are simply suspicious that your partner may not have been completely faithful in the past, then I wouldn't recommend bringing up the topic at all until you have a very good reason to do so. Wrongly accusing your partner of infidelity can really stir up a hornet's nest and cause long-lasting hard feelings, so I definitely don't recommend bringing up the topic unless you have a very good reason to do so. And last but not least, Anne, if you haven't already, I'd suggest you read through Chapter 12 of my X Factor Guide ebook, where I go through a number of things you can do to keep your relationship healthy and avoid problems with infidelity down the road. Thanks very much for the question, Anne, and all the best to you. And that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to ask me a question and have it featured in a future video like this one, please click the link below and post your question in the comments section of that How to Ask Brad a Question video. And once again, thanks to all my YouTube subscribers for your support. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.